is our fourth and final main topic today?
All right, this is coming from Aditya Srivastava. Hi, John and crew. Considering the current COVID situation around the world and the exponentially high rise in cases in all the major countries, 1 million per day in the US, by the way, causing the theaters to shut down and big movies like Morbius to get delayed, etc. Do you think all this can cause the Batman to get delayed as well?
All right, thanks for saying that in. And look, it's a valid question. It's a fair question. We had Morbius move. We just had Turning Red move. But at the same time, Scream's coming out on Thursday. We're going to go see Scream. I can't believe I'm saying that. Can't believe I'm saying I'm, number one, not only going to see Scream. I never thought in my life I'd say, I'm excited to see Scream. But after seeing like all the rave reviews coming from people that I really trust and people calling me saying, John, I saw Scream and you are actually going to really love it. I'm excited to see it. Can't wait. So we've got a lot of movies that are maintaining their release dates and coming out, and we'll see how that does. But it does bring up the question about my number one most anticipated movie of 2022, The Batman. And could this thing get bumped? Well, the guy who is currently the CEO of Warner Media was asked about that. He's going to be out of a job here pretty soon once Discovery takes over. But he was asked specifically about that. It's like, are we going to see the Batman move? And this is what he said. He said the following. And this comes to us from IndieWire, who writes, the rise in COVID cases is putting pressure on studios looking to either stay the course or rethink their plans. One major tentpole film on the horizon is Warner Brothers' The Batman from director Matt Reeves starring Robert Pattinson. Right now, it's scheduled to open in theaters on March 4th. It's getting closer, guys. It's getting so close. After already being pushed twice, first from July of 2021 to October, and then to March of this year. Will that date hold? Warner Media CEO Jason Kilar recently spoke to Puck News via Variety about the release plan. We are certainly paying attention to everything going on with Omicron, Kilar said, but we feel good about the date right now. We're going to watch it day by day. So we feel good about the date right now, but we are going to continue to watch it day by day. All right. This is actually a really good way to approach this, and I like this. And I'm going to go out on a limb right now and say this. I think this movie stays exactly where it is. I think we are going to get the Batman on March 4th. I believe, and maybe I'm just being an optimistic fool, but I believe in the next week or so, we are going to start to see the new cases numbers start to go down. I think a combination of the burnout rate, the vaccination rate, the lower hospitalization rates from Omicron, things like that. I think we're going to start to turn a corner soon. Again, I am no doctor. I have no medical degree. This is just me being optimistic, but I believe it. And I believe we're going to see Batman hold its course and stay the day. But of course, listen, I know there's going to be a lot of fans that will just want to say, just put the movie out. Just put it out. Well, I mean, it's easy to say that when it's not your hundreds of millions of dollars on the line. I just put it out. It's not your money. So look, I respect the idea of saying, listen, as much as I'm dying to see the Batman, you want to do what's right for the Batman. I want to see the Batman be a huge smash hit because I want there to be no questions about, well, first of all, I hope it's great, but let's assume the movie's great for a moment because maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll be garbage, but let's assume it's going to be great. Being great, I want it to have every success. So there can be no question about, do they continue moving forward with it? Do they make more? Do they lock down Matt Reeves a little longer? Do they lock down Robert Pattinson a little bit longer? Do they make sure they get the wheels in motion so we don't have to wait 4 years for another Batman movie coming from this thing? I want this thing to be a huge hit. And if releasing it on March 4th compromises that, then I'm all for them moving it a bit. I would be. But obviously my first choice is to keep it right where it is. So I think this is the perfect answer. That, listen, we're looking at the situation, and right now we feel pretty good. We feel good about our release date. But obviously we're going to keep our eyes on things, and we'll see how things progress. I think that's a totally rational thing to say. I think from a leadership point of view, that's a good approach to have. And I believe it. I believe this movie's coming out March 4th, damn it. And I choose to believe that until I'm told otherwise. I mean, I knew Morbius was going to, I was talking for weeks, Morbius is going to get bumped more, and it certainly enough it did. But I believe Batman is going to stay right where it is. We want to take a second and thank a sponsor of this video, HelloFresh. Now, listen, guys, if you are anything like me or Ann, Ann and I are both working professionals. We don't have a lot of time. And what that often meant was, when it would come to dinner time, we would either settle with making subpar meals or ordering fast food way too much. I like fast food once in a while, but we were eating fast food way too much. That's why something like HelloFresh was an absolute godsend for us. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. Listen, with HelloFresh, you'll be cooking and eating great looking and great tasting meals without the hassle of going to the grocery store and trying to remember everything you need to get on the recipe list, and you'll be paying less. And look, I get it. You are probably saying to yourself or saying to me through the screen, John, you don't get it. I don't know how to cook. I'm telling you, with HelloFresh, you can. Because the packages don't just come with all the ingredients properly portioned out already for you, but they also include clear, easy to follow instructions with images that you'll have no problems following. In 30 minutes or less, you'll be eating great and feeling pretty damn good about yourself looking at the meal that you prepared. So right now, guys, go on over to HelloFresh.com/Campea16 and use the code Campea16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. That's 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. So HelloFresh, everybody, America's #1 meal kit. What do you think, guys? Am I being am I just being overly optimistic? Am I right? What do you think?
I think your optimism is so cute. It really is, but we're talking about millions of people still dealing with this this COVID, this what is it, this virus, and I'm not saying it should get bumped. I just feel like with what's going on, it will. I feel like it will get bumped, and trust me, I do not want it to. I want to see this movie so much. All the trailers, they've been killing it. Robert Pattinson, I believe in you, man, and what you can bring to this role. But just the new, I rarely look at the news because it's just like, oh my God, it makes me want to just get right back in bed and just cry. But it just doesn't sound good out there. The weather, the COVID weather sounds very dark and murky, and the sun's not out yet.
Again, I am choosing to draw on a lot of optimism because again, I'm a
Sunshine John today.
Sunshine John today,
Okay.
right?
All right.
I saw that the numbers dropped for the first time, and they're still stupid high. They are still stupid high, but they actually trended down for the first time. And now, granted, only one day. Who knows? That number could spike right back up. Maybe it could. But I believe in optimism.
If it gets delayed, all it does is delay Ticket Watch.
That's right. Ticket Watch. We got to have Ticket Watch on whenever, which I'm hoping is going to be soon. So I think this is a good idea. I think, and again, look, if it does turn around and we do see the numbers continue to climb and spike and all that kind of stuff, well, that's going to change things. Again, to quote Wizard of Oz, it becomes a horse of a different color. It totally does. And I get that. No problem. But for now, I choose to believe that this is going to move forward and this is going to be great and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there, you take that. Okay. With that down.
Okay, you told him, John.
That's right. I told them.
With the nicest voice ever.
Yep.
You take it.
You take that. It's going to work. Whatever, guys. Whatever you guys are thinking about this, do you think the Batman is going to make its release date of March 4th? Are you going to be shiny, happy, optimistic John on that and say yes? Are you going to be drab and dreary, sad and murky Kim? And being like, totally, usually the roles are completely reversed. Usually the roles are completely reversed. And believe that maybe it's not, and it's going to get bumped. Where's your optimism level at right now, guys? Wherever it is, jump on down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.